Deja cambiar la sensibilidad, igual dentro. Segundo.
Cole, we've got things to do.
Ya voy, cabezón. Ok. A ver qué se cuece para aquí.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week. You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his
O sea
heart.
que ya estaba muerto,
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really.
Tranquilo, Torete.
The trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
Sí, señor.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit
A ver.
things one more time and trial for evidence.
Este cacho vago querrá que conduzca yo, claro. A ver si desde aquí... opciones, controles. No me deja cambiar. Claro que sí, no entras por una puerta. ¿Se podrá cambiar la sensibilidad de...? Sí. A ver. No. Madre mía, es que esto... Esto tiene un peligro. Aparte. Aparte. Dejen paso a la gente Pels. Es que se me acumula el trabajo. A ver que estoy yendo. Que joderse para caerse. Bueno, ¿cómo va el día, Cole? Cuéntame.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. You do that for me?
Dinero en semáforo.
Now look what you've done!
Madre mía, pero ¿dónde? He cogido un aviso de la otra punta. Maravilloso. Bah, al carajo. Da igual. En fin. Sigamos. Que no respetan a la autoridad. Cachondeo. Madre mía, si yo no lo cojo. El aviso. Me mandaría.
Shots fired off speed help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off speed help. Unit
No,
code 3
pero no.
identified.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead,
Que
KGPL.
baje.
11K, Shots fired off street, help. Chateau Valencia. Chateau Valencia.
Ya estoy llegando, coño. Tanta presión. ¿Cómo corre la gente?
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Ya va. ¿Qué ha pasado?
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this? Traffic stop from hell. Probably ain't pulls these guys over.
Pues está complicado el control un poquito.
They lose. Bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their scene.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, they think.
Ahí.
Who knows for how long? We'll keep him busy. Keep him find a way up, sir.
Sí, control. ¡Corre! ¡Corre, Phelps! Tubería. Ay, my. Cargo el traje. Venga, a chuparla, moreno. ¿Sale el arma? ¿Sale el arma? Me va a acabar. ¡Oh! Estoy ágil, ¿eh? ¡Eh! Venga, funcionando. Que ya ha llegado la gente Phelps.
$11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
¿Cómo va a vivir las funerarias conmigo? Madre mía, espectacular. Mira esto. ¿Tú qué? Algún día si ves que te ha echado una mano, galán. De verdad. Vámonos, anda. Ni conduces. Cacho vago. Se puede cambiar nada. Madre mía, ¿dónde les han dado el carnet a esta gente? Joder. Qué compañero para esto. A ver el de Amazon. Como loco. No. Pero no te bajes. Fuck you. No, y el otro da 4 intermitentes. A ver. Está aquí al lado.
11K, go ahead KGPL.
¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
Where the hell have you
Si es
been?
que este ya tenía que estar jubilado, pero mírale, pobrecito, y no puede ni cerrar las piernas.
Oswald Jacobs, you work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the
¿10?
place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Ahora llevar 40, galán.
The suspects.
You
You go first. How about I back you up?
Si lo juro, claro. Ya voy yo. Agente Phelps al rescate. Para. A mí. Venga. Otro. Asoma la cabecita. Hostia, ya juegan en otra liga, ¿no? Ahí no me ve.
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Sí, te sigo, ¿no? Sí. Venga. Vamos. Llama a la funeraria.
Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor. All units 11K advise
Oh, yeah.
code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down. Code 4.
You can drive.
Conduce tú. Venga. Que hagas algo. Agente Cole.
We just wanted to check the crime scene over one more time, Mr. Sabo. If that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really?
Sí.
We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us. Lester could be a
All right.
heel, but
Step by step, check
that's a
every
lousy
inch
way
of
for him
ground.
to go out.
Este está implicado. Gentleman. Mujeres. No puedo entrar. Ok. Aquí, aquí, aquí. Uy,
So this is why everybody comes to race.
claro. La timbita de póker. Una partidita. Cole, que sé yo que te gusta a ti, que le das tú a esto. Mírale. Échate una faria si ves que tal, Alan. Madre mía. Cerrada. Claro, la prueba es el periódico.
Courtney, come in.
Come on,
Have a
Courtney.
seat.
Sit down.
Thanks.
Thank you, doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's
Fine.
Are you sure?
Fine.
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In
A
the
lot of.
past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay.
Claro que sí. Unas
You are
pastillitas
detecting
ahí
hint of reproach,
riquitas.
Courtney.
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney.
El cigarrito.
Patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Ah, ya este es al que se lo han cargado. Bueno. Pues muy relevante. Que me dedico a recoger periódicos. ¿Qué cojones? Pues es que es surrealista. ¿Qué prueba voy a buscar aquí? Claro, tendré que entrar en la barra. ¿Cómo se entra? Ah, por aquí fuera. Claro, lo han tirado para aquí. Como son todos muy inteligentes, lo tiran al lado. Pues nada, a revolver la basura. Code, esto es trabajo para ti. Nada. Rao. Qué raro. No entiendo. Ah, que esto está cerrado el parking. ¿Qué pasa, Cole? ¿Encuentras algo o no encuentras nada? Joder. Nada. Aquí no hay nada tampoco.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
Cállate la boca, que no te he pedido tu opinión. Aquí algo se me está escapando. ¿El qué? Pues no lo sé. Que lo de la timba. Joder, tío.
Any ideas?
You're the bloodhound, Phelps. See what you can sniff out.
No, si tú... Joder. El enchufado. Pero puedo entrar a la barra. Tío, será posible. Si es que en el bar obviamente ¿qué va a haber? Si lo pueden haber borrado todo. Tiene que estar para aquí. Y tiene que haber algo. Parte de agua y mierda. A ver si desde la azotea lo veo todo más claro. Así que voy a ver cómo bajé.
What now? All right, step by step, check every inch of ground.
Cada centímetro del terreno, poco a poco. ¡Que no! ¡Qué ganas tiene de escalar! Igual detrás de esos palés. De la camioneta. Es que para aquí no hay nada. Voy a estar para aquí. Esto ya será de otro. No entiendo y no sé por qué no me deja entrar ni en el baño. ¡Cole! ¡Quítate del medio, coño! Pero ¿y aquí qué cojones vas? Esto ya es otro edificio. Uy, la concha de la madre. Cerrada. Puedo mirar las pistas.
You're the bloodhound, Phelps.
Estoy perdido. Qué gran verdad. No, y otro cigarrito que se echa. complicando esto, ¿eh?
You know, I don't really feel like talking to you right now.
Estoy pasando algo por alto. Es que fijo. ¿Preguntas el qué? Aquí no puedo entrar, aquí no puedo entrar. Teléfono tampoco. La luz de nada.
Advice? All right, step by step, check every inch of ground.
Chicos, no entiendo nada. No será posible.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
Joder. Pistas.
Help me out. You're the bloodhound, Phelps. See what you can sniff out.
Ah, que me siento y todo.
You know, I don't really feel like talking to you right now.
A ver si me siento en la de póker. Igual si me siento en la de póker, este se echa una partidita. Nada, aquí no está, tiene que estar aquí. Pero si es que... Estoy flipando un poco. Y este solo hace que salirse para aquí. Joder.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Maybe. No. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Madre, pues como tengo aquí...
Nope.
Ah, igual algún... botellín roto o algún rollo de eso. Cago en la puta. Tiene cojones.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Y yo buscando ahí dentro como un gilipollas. Menudo detective Phelps.
Leroy Sabo,
Venga usted
you're
para
under
acá.
arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Uy, qué hijo de puta.
Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off. It's too late, Sabo.
Corre. Estaba claro.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot. The fire escape, quick!
La azotea. No. Joder con Cole. Tan pesito. Claro. Si es que yo tengo que dar trabajo a la funeraria.
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Ni hablar. A la caja que va, galán.
It's too late, Sabo. Stop or I will shoot.
Nadie se la juega con el agente Phelps. Es que en el cubo, en esta vez no se oía la musiquita, entonces era más jodido. Yo pensé que no había nada.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder.
¿Qué te
This is
parece?
how a good detective operates.
Detective Phelps.
You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Espectacular, como siempre, su trabajo. Daños a vehículos 472.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
El ídolo caído. Oh. Ojo.
Phelps, Bekowsky, you have a new case.
Bekowsky.
2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
El Bekowsky
Where did this take
este
place?
le gusta menos trabajar.
That's the bitch you're
Madre
gonna love.
mía.
Right across the street.
What?
Cacho
Chevy
vago.
Style Line took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath the Cola King billboard.
Aparcado.
Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
No me voy a poder
See you
cambiar
later,
el
fellas.
traje.
Try not to work too hard.
Look at you, bantering with the boys.
Vamos, Bekowsky.
It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated,
Beko,
hardworking,
come
straight
on.
and narrow.
Follow
I
me.
hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this century.
Aquí. Eso es. Ajá. Que no me dejen salir
You know the way. You can
de
drive.
soldado raso. Así me gusta. Por lo menos tener chofer.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister. Beast of the Amazon.
She's married to Guy McCaffrey. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but
Bekowsky.
still has Jews.
Bekowsky. Uy, líos de faldas. Malu.
Hey, Bekowsky. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Brought drives right through the empty lot and off to the empty
Enrique
car.
Gonzalez.
Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend sent the car over the cliff.
Is anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, she'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers at Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They're taking her to central receiving. You want to take a look around? Stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. Cuts rough.
Ta que muerde.
This ain't the red carpet. So get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
A ver, vamos a ver a la conductora. Está de días. Señora, ¿cómo está?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name. I prefer to June Ballard.
Uy.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Yo no la veo muy de uñas,
You're kind of cute. Maybe a bit on the
Me
serious.
gusta mi traje.
Maybe a bit on the
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of me, June.
I don't
Bekowsky,
like.
cállate la boca.
Keep at it. I don't like. Keep at it.
Claro.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged.
Yo la veo.
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey.
Prima de Harry Potter con el rayito ese que tienes, pero...
I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. I told you to call me. You're making me feel like an old lady. Honey, don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband.
Uy.
My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He's a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me.
Al margen de la ley.
You just leave it to me,
No, señora.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute.
Está aquí el tema. Sí.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the
¿Tú qué crees,
coroner.
Bekowsky?
Let's go see the coroner.
¿Tú qué?
Hey! Out of the way, bub!
Quítate de medio.
Hey! Out of the way, bub!
Bueno, habrá que bajar a ver cómo está esto, ¿no? Cuánto periodista.
One nice thing about egotists is they don't talk about other people.
Vamos, Bekowsky.
Talk about other people.
Habrá que ver el coche. O nos vamos ya. Porque tú capaz. ¿Por dónde veo el coche? Por aquí no, ¿eh? Pues sí.
What the hell?
Aparte. Aparte.
What the hell?
Vaya rollo que estoy dando la manta. Uy, la virgen. Bekowsky. cojones va a correr? Que se mancha el traje. Ahora, por aquí tampoco puedo subir. Joder, pero si no puedo... Y para acceder a...
I've seen people like you, but I hadn't paid attention.
Ah, igual por aquí, ¿no?
Seen people like you,
Sí.
but I hadn't paid attention.
Joder. Una torrija.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
A ver, ¿qué ha pasado?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
¿Qué cochinotes?
Torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Uy, uy, uy,
She's
uy.
a long
La
way
carta
from
de la
home.
mama.
She's a long way from home.
Un segundo, ¿eh? A ver. Vamos a ver si hay alguna.
Drunk driver?
Estaba
Maybe
borracha.
not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Is it real? Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian trumpet head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting?
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Is it real? What's it made from?
I think it's plaster of Paris would be my first
Cayó la
guess.
pintada.
Then painted. It's some kind of
So we can
curio.
rule out the murder angle?
See the casting? No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess. Then painted.
So we can
Creo
rule
que
out
no
the
me
murder
extraña
angle?
que con eso te quieran matar.
No, you can rule that in.
Madre
That thing
mía.
was wedging
We should
the
speak to
accelerator
Ballard again.
to the floor.
She might not be telling us
Did
the
it
whole story.
wanted these women
Never
dead.
the same, are they?
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Never the same.
Vale, la matrícula. Pues ya la he visto. ¿Qué pasa, Bekowsky? ¿Has sido capaz de averiguar algo por ti mismo? No, ¿verdad? Qué raro.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Si está relajado los tejidos blandos sufren. Interesante.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Ok, vamos, que lo... Otra vez la braga. Ah,
Find anything interesting?
¿pita por algo?
Find anything interesting? Never the same, are they?
A mí que se me olvida algo. No sé. Bueno. Vamos a hablar con la... Con la fiestera, a ver qué quiere. A ver si cuenta algo. Vamos, Bekowsky. Come on. Follow me. ¿Dónde está? Señora, soy el agente apuesto. Pasajera herida,
What can you
ven.
tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break
Eso
into
sí es verdad.
movies. What more can I say?
¿Verdad?
And she's your protege?
You could say that. Yeah. That's a
What can you
nice
tell
way
us
to
about
put
the
it.
passenger in your
Han hecho la
car?
misma maldición que a Harry
Jessica
Potter. Es que es la misma.
Poor Jessica. It's been a rough
We found
day
a
for her.
shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
Hacer vudú.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember
She's your protege?
is getting behind the wheel. You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
We found a shrunken
In case
head
you hadn't
that was used
noticed,
to tamper with your car.
I am the talent. You see,
Claro,
I know
como
the
eres
talent
actriz, ya.
doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McCaffrey, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied
It's
Patrolman
obviously some
Gonzalez
kind of
back to the
movie
receiving
prop.
hospital. You must know where it
I'm
came
going
from.
to be okay. These
No
guys can
quiere ir
take
con
me
el
home
agente
after.
González. Quiere ir
My
con
lawyer talent talk to the news house. And the
Phelps.
talent
Mrs.
doesn't deal
McCaffrey,
with
you are still under the
props
influence
or
of
sets or
narcotics.
any of that
You're
kind
likely
of
to go
stuff.
into shock once the drugs wear
Vea,
off.
eso que es un
And I
caramelito.
thought you were a heel.
Caramelitos.
It's nice of you to be concerned.
Mrs. McCaffrey, I think it would be in everyone's
we're good
best
here.
interest if you accompanied
Let's see what we can
Patrolman
shake out of
Gonzalez
this.
back to
Venga.
the receiving hospital.
Vamos a por la
I'm going to
cría.
be okay.
A ver
These
qué,
guys can take me home after.
a ver qué opina. Que no ha vuelto para casa con su madre.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the
Mira
influence
Bekowsky,
of
va
narcotics.
corriendo.
You're
Ya
likely
quiere
to
ir
go
a
into
tomar el
shock
café.
once the
No
drugs
ha
wear
desayunado
off.
esta mañana.
And I thought you were a heel.
Mira cómo corre. Para buscar pruebas no mueve el culo. Pero para ir al bar y de copiloto. Claro que sí, hombre. Cosas no hacer ni el huevo. Funcionario. Venga, vamos para el...
KTP on the car 11K, 11K. The car crash victim has regained consciousness in Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness in Central Receiving Hospital.
Vais a salir de aquí.
11K Roger, en route.
Can we try to get there
Empezamos
in
con los
one
inútiles
piece?
al volante. Peligro constante. Joder, qué jaleo, niño.
try to get that.
15 possible mental case. And 7th and flower unit to ammo code 3 identified.
Es imposible, es que la sensibilidad, es que en cuanto tocas un poco de más...
God damn idiot!
Cuidado, agente de la ley, agente Fetch.
God damn idiot!
No se me queja Bekowsky. Aparcado. ¿Por qué aparcado así? Bueno. Buenas tardes, noches.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the
Ahora
room.
acabas tu turno, guapa.
You can't hold me.
Me ha ignorado. Está trabajando.
I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica? Detective Phelps,
A
here to
little.
interview a Jessica Hamilton.
My head still feels swimmy.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's
Hello,
in the
Jessica.
room, right behind you, Detective.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman.
Hola, Jesse.
I'd like to talk to you about your accident.
¿Qué pasa?
If that's okay.
Okay.
Pues es una cría, pobrecita.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy.
Feeling better since
I
this
remember
morning, Jessica?
waking up here. A little. Nothing happened yesterday. My head still feels swimmy.
Mentira.
Hello, Jessica. Tell the truth, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. Cover-up? I'm a policeman.
I'm not lying to
I'd
you.
like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. I'm tired, Detective, and this has been all so awful. Please, please, just leave me alone.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
¿Qué pasa con los
You need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. I'm tired, Detective. They trust her to take care of me. So awful. Please, please.
Pues estás mintiendo, sinvergüenza, si he leído la
You're
carta.
lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective. Why would I lie to you?
La carta de tu madre, mi niña.
You're a runaway,
De
Jessica. You
verdad.
don't have your parents' permission to
Oh,
be here.
you don't need to
Now,
worry
do you want to
them.
tell me what really
They
happened?
sent me along to stay with Aunt June. I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint.
You're lying, Jessica.
I
How are we
think
going
I
to make
must
this
have
right
passed
if you
out.
lie to us?
Please, Detective. Why would I lie to you?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big
Because
movie
you're a
star.
runaway, Jessica.
You
You
probably
don't have
know
your parents'
that.
permission to
She's
be here.
doing a new movie.
Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint.
What do you know about Bishop?
I think I must. He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on you.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know
I know
that.
what happened to you, Jessica.
She's doing a new movie.
Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's
Tranquila,
really difficult to
tranquila.
think of anything.
Habla tranquila, hay confianza.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
Claro, no me mientas, Jessie.
I am telling the truth. I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, I think you should leave now. You're being horrible, too difficult to think of anything.
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you
God
crazy?
damn it, tell the truth,
I can't go
Jessica.
home. I want to be a star. I am telling the truth. I don't know where
Así
the place is.
solo vas a acabar
Where the
estrellada,
place is.
Jessie. Yo ahí lo dejo. Y voy a llamar a tu madre. Se lo voy a contar todo. Claro que sí.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Leave now. You're being
Must be your
horrible
lawyer.
to me.
He certainly expedited her release. You should
I don't
think
like
about
it,
going
Cole.
home.
Why is she in such a
You're
hurry?
getting mixed up with people who
We should
treat you
follow
like
her.
last week's trash.
Are you crazy?
Vamos, Bekowsky.
I want to be a star.
There she goes. Come on.
Todo lo diré yo para variar.
Public service now. It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that? Must be your lawyer. He certainly expedited her release. I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
There she goes. Come on.
Joder. No puedo dar la sirena.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
¿Qué opinas de tú?
Ballard
Too
is
close,
definitely up to
Phelps.
something.
Way too close.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Vamos a ver.
Boy, take it easy.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Sí. Así, tranquilito.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
Uy, 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 uy.
Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here,
¿Otro?
don't you? Then make some calls.
Pájara. Esta es una pájara.
I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. I don't want Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Well, then make someone else do it. Sure, I got the film. Don't you? Then make some calls.
Bien. ¿Cómo se camufla?
You get this done, or I'm...
Pues nada, para el apartamento.
Mr. Mark Bishop, that
Gracias,
son of a
señora.
bitch, lives in apartment 803.
So what's the
Vamos
story?
a la-
I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
Ahora
She made a
preguntará
call.
Bekowsky. ¿Qué ha
Sounds
pasado?
like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, it'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will...
¡Hola!
Are you Mine!
Normal que el mío está blindado.
What did you make of the kid? Believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
If it's got any sense, we'll be as far away from home.
Claro, de
Well,
girar con
Ballard
el
was doing someone a favor. Why did they try to kill him?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11K, a 452 progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park.
What did you make of the kid?
11K code 3, all other units code 2.
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Ya vamos, Bekowsky.
Ballard was doing someone a favor. Why did they try to kill
No,
him?
no podemos ir ahora. No nos interesa. Surge lo de Bekowsky, lo de Viso. Es que empieza a girar y es que...
Phelps, I'd rather get there in one piece. Get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Apartamento de Viso.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
I'd rather get there.
¡Vamos, abrevia! ¡Abrevia!
Pretty upset. Take the elevator, then left on the corner. Last door.
Puede haber alguna vida en juego. Venga. Vamos, Bekowsky. No, eso es el
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left on the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Hola.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in,
Ahora es
officers.
la señora Viso.
I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly
Madre,
normal.
cómo te han
Just
dejado la
look
casa,
at this
señora.
mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am.
Casa,
You take a
qué
moment to gather your thoughts.
sinvergüenzas. De verdad.
Thank you, officer.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
Otra implicada.
You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please,
Doesn't tell me.
come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises.
This
ma'am.
isn't what we're
You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Voy a mirar.
Not sure this means much. This isn't right.
Ven, Bekowsky, que te meto con el cucharón.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Bueno, pues ahora vamos a ir cogiendo todo.
Don't think this is going to help us.
Las notitas.
Not sure this means much.
Las notas en la nevera suelen ser interesantes. Pues tiene la casa como para estar ahí sentada. Hay que joderse.
Don't think this is going to help us. Optimistic, Cole.
Mírale, tomando el fresco. Es que hay que joderse.
Optimistic, Cole.
A ver,
Those
cuénteme.
men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Oh.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Those men, I think they were. Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
No. Hardly. Why should I? Mark
June
feels
Ballard
that
is
June
married to
Ballard
Guy
has
McAfee.
limited
Have
range
you heard
and
of
is
her?
over the hill. That slut. She's been badgering
Huh.
my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture.
Circumstantial.
He doesn't include me in his business.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the
Mermaid in the
hill.
background.
Uf.
Silver screen.
Pensé que era el del otro caso de Adrian se llamaba.
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood, they work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Uno de sacar implicados es muy gorda.
It doesn't appear to be connected. It's like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood, they work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
I doubt it. Doesn't appear to be connected.
Lo dudo. Otra foto.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Otro reloj, mira. 2 por 1.
I doubt it.
La pela, la pela.
Probably not.
It's like the old movie set downtown.
Aquí no hay nada.
Probably not.
Presented to Mark.
Silla de montar.
Incidental.
Es una pista que monta. Aquí. Esto puede ser interesante. Hola.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000? Presented to Mark.
Comer muchas vergas.
Doesn't look like anything.
A ver, yo creo que por aquí, ahí puede ser. Ahí ya está.
Don't think this is
to do to earn $20,000.
Esto. Esto
Junk.
Basura. Y el pintalabios. Dice basura.
Doesn't look like anything.
¿Y esto qué va a tener?
I don't think so.
Bueno, pues yo creo que esto está... Está abierto.
Don't think this is anything.
Pues nada, señora. Nosotros nos vamos a ir. Que este hombre ya tendrá hambre. Mira. Esta Bekowsky la vende tiradita de precio. Se la quitan de la bolsa. Voy a decirle que nos vamos. Que se pone buscado.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Vale, pues al plato.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
That's all I know.
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you
Either
sure?
we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first. You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Claro que lo sabe.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Porque tienes el cheque en la habitación. Mentirosa.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000? Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in
It's some kind of
cash.
payoff. You know exactly what the money is for. Your husband who is getting paid to. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
Would you like to prove that, detective?
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna
Operator,
works
give
at
me
a
dispatch.
check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much
Putting
money
you through
in
now.
Your Cole Phelps, badge 1247. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
How can I
He's
help,
a big
detective?
boy, detective. And
I need a
so
location on a Silver Spring
This is
prop
Hollywood.
store.
There's always a deal to be done.
Silver Spring Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
I need a location on a Silver Screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Ok.
Wake up, Cole.
Despierta, Cole. Yo estaba pensando en el bar. Ah, no, que... Cole soy yo. No, si este no sabe andar por sí mismo. Tiene que ir siguiéndome. Y si no, se tiene que salir a tomar el aire como macho ahí en la terraza.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and movie producer's wife will finally rub shoulders with the artist to be famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them act. Wake up, Cole.
¿No te gusta?
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and movie producer's wife will finally rub shoulders with the artist to be famous.
You're behind the wheel. And from the stories they've given us,
where are we going?
El apartamento de visos para acabamos de salir. Ahora conduce Bekowsky. Bueno, está guardando. Pues yo me voy a ir ya, que se me ha hecho.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah. You think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad, nothing between her ears.
She might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between the
After industry not only